two thieves. When he died, he was laid in a borrowed tomb. 19th century.
Following this car where at the back there's this tire that has these whole day.
Amazing things you can do in Nassau Paradise Island, like bask on sun-kissed beaches.
Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Hey, skiers and snowboarders. Son of a peasant boy. He never wrote a book. He never held an office. He never went to college. He never traveled more than 200 miles from the place where he was born. He went through a mockery of a trial and was nailed upon a cross between two thieves. When he died, he was laid in a borrowed tomb. 19 centuries have come and gone, and today he is still the centerpiece of the human race. Just a thought, and Merry Christmas.
For more information, check out our website, notasermon.com. That's notasermon.com.
Oh, hi guys. So just to start us off, we're looking at some trees. See this tree lot here.
A little shorter. Yeah, so the shorter will be up.
So it looks like we have to go all the way at the front there to see the shorter trees. What else they have got here? Some deers made out of stick. Look at this. And these are the other trees here.
Better for the cat. Okay, we got those, and then we also have these. These are Blue Nobles. These are 129. These are really fresh. You could tell it's a Blue Noble. Similar to the Noble, but it has a darker green leaf on the top, and then it's white underneath.
Oh, I just don't see the leaf.
So they're like...
Yeah, so these are all the trees. Oh, look, these look very short as well, actually. So all of these are Nobles. Other than that, they have the frosty funnel, you know, what comes in that stick with that snowman on the top. And there's even a train track over there too. Look at this. They got a tree farm over there. And another one of those reindeers made out of a stick. This is amazing.
70 for the small guy. Oh, okay. The other one was 69 for the small guy, 129, and then you're at 109. Yeah, 110.
Okay, yeah, so for the small guys, for the small Christmas trees, it looks much more cheaper. Oh, you see, even got this thing over there. I don't know what they normally do that. Oh, well, some of the smaller ones do look pretty decent though. Alright, you're just following this car where at the back there's this tire that has these whole day lights. Tricolor format. Okay, yeah, just passed through this as he's about to make a left, so yeah, just past this guy. Ain't that really cool though? It is looking really cool, especially for the back tire. Wow, check that out. Looks like winter wonderland over there already, like this farm neighborhood.
You can take JetBlue's nonstop service from LAX to Nassau Paradise Island, the Bahamas. There are so many amazing things you can do in Nassau Paradise Island, like bask on sun-kissed beaches, yoga with flamingos, diving into those clear turquoise waters, and experience their vibrant culture and irresistible flavors. Visit NassauParadiseIsland.com to plan your next vacation to Nassau Paradise Island. It's better in the Bahamas.
Buddy has the Hyundai Ioniq 5, which is an SUV, so keep that in mind if that's your vibe. They come with a complimentary EV charger plus up to $600 installation credit, ultra-fast charging capability. Yeah, search the Hyundai Ioniq 6 to learn how making the switch to electric has never been easier. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Hey, skiers and snowboarders. Shop $6 million of gear on sale up to 70% off. The Ski Dazzle Ski and Snowboard Show, December 8th, 9th, and 10th at the LA Convention Center. Get tickets now at skidazzle.com.
Anyone But You is a movie starring Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell, who are forced to pretend to be a couple at a destination wedding in Australia when their exes unexpectedly show up. So heat things up this...
Yeah, it turns out that the auditions in the lobby of Building A in the Rock School, I had a conversation with my instructor at the end, and he said that in January the auditions will begin. And the first 3 Mondays, for sure, I won't be going there. First of all, on Monday the 25th, they're off. And then Monday the 1st, they're also off. Anyway, guys, so today it is D-Day for my college academic year. And I don't mean doomsday. I mean decision day. So today's the day I make my final decision. as I have planned, I will be continuing until March 14th, 2024, because at the latest, at the start of May, we are planning to get my loft decorated. At least start getting it decorated as we put some more features at the pretty much any base. It might not be so sure, but on Friday is going to be another really busy day, as for the first time since end of March I will be doing 2 drum lessons in 1 week, and I am going to move yet another Plush Bulls episode to an earlier date accordingly. And what's definite is that when I come to Turkey over the next few weeks, I am going to take a timeout for drum classes, meaning I am not going to go to the Dore studio at any point throughout the winter season. At home, I am going to do some more practice for when I come to doing a jam and learn from what I do at the school that's in Los Rios. It's going to be a lot of practice in my loft because I will be taking those 3 weeks off from drum practicing, and it's going to be very similar. Throughout my time there, it's going to be very similar to how I did things in the winter season 2 years ago. It is going to be like a return to the winter of 2021, 2022. I announced to you guys that I am cutting the 2023-2024 school year to mid-March. I have never finished a school year before the end of April. 2020 to 2021 was different. It was my graduation year. If you remember, just 1 day after my birthday, it was all done. It was all done for class, and it was simply just all done. At the end of the next month, we have come here. We actually went to Irvine. We went to the house for 3 weeks. That was some heckin' craziness, but silly fun as well. I even got my shot for that SARS-2 thing, but then there emerged to be those SARS-3, SARS-4, and all that stuff as well. But you know, that's just me being Mr. Different. Of course, nobody else would call it SARS-3, SARS-4. Simply, I got SARS-2 because of SARS-1, by the way. It came out like 2002, 2003-ish. Like as soon as it all ended for my classes. I mean, that was a crazy time in my life as well. That day that I had a teeth surgery where I got one of my teeth removed. After all of those mornings that I've been waking up with toothaches over the winter and in the early spring period. And then I made a song saying toothaches are fucking piece of shit, this and that. Like 4 verses, I made it look like a chant. Like frick school stuff, for example. And it was hard to get over that. And then the day came that we went to a dentist and got it removed. And that was 1 week after I finished school. And so yeah, that was an early end. Even the 2019-2020 academic season, where in the middle of March we went straight to doing classes via Hangouts, although a lot of you may have used Zoom at the time. I mean, Zoom's useless, I'm not gonna lie. Who would even use it? This is not a case of Mr. Different this time. Zoom is useless. In that week that school suddenly closed in the middle of March, I was supposed to have a careers fair on that Friday, and on the Wednesday of that week, it was initially postponed to a date that it was more safe and practically worth doing it. But afterwards, we got the news in May saying that we would have to continue to do it from home for the rest of the season, and it didn't work accordingly. It's a thing that they would do every 2 years in my school. I also had such thing in 2018 where they were talking about cars and all that. in day 1451, I had been with some of the careers fair executives, like working for the careers fair. We had been to a boutique hotel. I did a presentation of the prizes and the handouts for what will be distributed. We were working on toys at this point. Honestly, that was something that I have been working on for weeks. I've been working immensely on it for weeks until the day that the sudden news had come through. And yeah, that was a sudden time, and it was different. However, as for 2023, 2024, it is necessary that after March 14th, I end it there. We gotta get those loft decorations started. However, I do have a target that I will complete the 2024-2025 school year. Also for 2025-2026. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to make this announcement. I am going to make a short video tomorrow as this still freaking continues. See you guys.